All right, and I think we are good to go. Just so you guys know, I am noticing in some of the comments that I'm not really seeing, but one just popped up on my notifications. It looks like we have a spammer joining in with us. So just know that we never reach out to you guys for readings or healings. So if you're being messaged, if you are watching this, that is not from us. So you can just ignore whomever it is and feel free to report them as well if you would like. All right, so we got a couple of people joining in. I'll give it one more minute. Again, say hi. I wanna see who's watching. Also, too, it's showing, I'm seeing people joining in, but at the same time, it looks like my phone is acting a little bit funky, so I can't tell exactly if people are popping in, but we're just gonna roll with that. So we are doing our Ascended Illumination weekly reading for Thursday, May 18th through Wednesday, May 24th. So if you are catching this, on the replay, please hashtag replay so we can see how far this is going. If you are watching this on YouTube, and this is for everyone too. Just know if you ever, this video pops up on either YouTube or Facebook, and it's not in that particular week that we're in. So if it's 2 weeks from now, if it's a month from now, if it's a year from now, if this video happens to pop up, just know that you need those particular messages in whatever week it is. So while we're doing it for this particular week, if you're seeing this in the future, just know you're seeing this video when you are supposed to. All right, so I'm going to get started. And again, if you're on Facebook, you're going to notice something. It's not a filter, but sometimes when I move, the light kind of, see, goes really white behind me. So please disregard that, and I'm sorry for that. But we are going to start. So I'm going to show you 3 different cards, all right? And I chose to do the 3 cards from my Crystal Spirit Oracle deck. So I'm going to show you these 3 cards. They're 3 crystals. What I want you to do is whichever one you are immediately drawn to and feel connected with, that's the card you're going to choose, and that's the reading that you're meant to hear for today. All right. So I'm going to show you the 3 cards. All right, so I'll show it one more time. We have Dalmatian stone, hematite, and orange calcite. All right, so again, like I said, whichever card you were drawn to, you're going to get a reading based off of whatever card you chose to kind of see what's coming up for you for this upcoming week. And again, like I said, if you are watching this sometime in the future, know that you are meant to hear these messages on that particular day. All right, so we are going to start with our first card, which was the Dalmatian stone. So feel free, if you chose the Dalmatian stone, to either say 1A, whatever one it is, to let us know which one you chose. All right, so if you did choose the Dalmatian stone, this card, you were drawn to this card for a reason. So Dalmatian stone is all about bringing in the playfulness, bringing in that childlike energy. So for you guys that chose this card, this week you should really start, bringing in that type of energy. It's telling you that maybe you've been working too hard, maybe you've been stressing. It's time to have a little bit of fun. It's time to bring in that childlike, just the fun, the simplicity of life. All right. But let's get a little bit deeper into that and see what we got for you guys. All right, I'm going to use these cards today, and I'll probably use the other ones as well. All right, All right, so the first card that I have for you guys who chose Dalmatian Stone is 9 of Air. I'll show you that card in a minute. We have 10 of Earth. And this is kind of lining up perfectly with the Dalmatian Stone. And then the last card we have is the Dreamer with Archangel Metatron. So let me show you these cards. So I have the 9 of Air, 10 of Earth, and then the Dreamer. All right. So as far as the 9 of Air coming up for you guys right now, it's kind of telling you that, you know, sometimes we self-sabotage ourselves, okay? And I feel like for those of you who chose the Dalmatian Stone, you may be in that cycle where you kind of are expecting the worst to happen. You know, you're kind of, maybe it's bringing in any type of roadblocks that you've been facing lately. So, you know, take a deep look at this week. Take a deep look at, you know, am I really doing to myself, you know, because sometimes we don't even notice that we're doing it to ourselves, you know. If you're really stressing about something, you know, take a deeper look and really ask yourself, is it really worth being so stressed out about this? Okay. We also have the 10 of Earth. And with the 10 of Earth coming up for you guys, it's showing that, you know, you have that support around you, okay? So if you feel like, you know, you're a little bit unstable right now, whether it's, you know, your job, your family, if you are feeling like you're a little bit unstable, I'm feeling more, it's like with that 9 Air coming in, it's because you're almost expecting the rug to be pulled out from underneath you, okay, if that makes sense. All right. We also have for you guys Archangel Metatron, okay, the Dreamer. All right. And this is telling you to kind of take that leap of faith, you know, follow what it is that you really feel, you know, are your dreams, you know, follow what it is that you really want to do for yourself, and expect unexpected opportunities to start coming in for you. Okay. Again, you guys had that Dalmatian Stone. It's, you know, bringing in that playfulness, bringing, you know, getting back into that, you know, state of mind where you kind of a little bit carefree, because I'm feeling if you picked Dalmatian Stone, it's a really, really stressful time for you right now. And like I said before, sometimes we bring a lot of that stress on ourselves because we hold ourselves to, you know, standards that it's impossible for anybody else to meet. So why should you expect, you know, to be able to meet them yourself? Okay. It's time to take a little step back, start having fun. You know that you are fully supported. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards. All right, so that card came flying out. So I have the Hierophant, and right underneath it, so 2 cards came out, the Hierophant and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so with these 2 cards coming out, so this is funny. So it's kind of telling you, you need to trust that things are going to go, you know, as planned. You know, it's time to start trusting the universe, trust that things are gonna, you know, really start coming in for you. But it's not, you can't do it alone. Okay. You have the 3 of Pentacles, you know, you're gonna have to let others in to help you. Okay. And again, it's kind of, the 3 of Pentacles was falling right underneath the 10 of Earth. Okay. And that's about, again, sometimes we don't feel like we're in a good place when we really are. Okay. So just know that, you know, even though you may not feel it, you are stable. Okay. You have that support around you, especially with that 3 of Pentacles coming in. But are you going to allow that support to really come in for you and help you? I'll do one more card for you guys. All right. And then we have the High Priestess. And that's coming right under Archangel Metatron. Okay. Again, with Archangel Metatron, we talked about taking that leap of faith, you know, and the High Priestess is kind of telling you that, you know, trust yourself. You're not gonna fail. Okay. Because sometimes you feel like you don't want to push forward because it might not work out for you. Okay. Trust your feeling. Okay. Trust your intuition. If you feel like it's the right time, then it's the right time. All right. All right, so that is what I have for those who chose Dalmatian stone. All right, and we are going to move on to the next. All right. All right, so this is for those of you who chose. All right, so if you chose this card, all right, you kind of were drawn to it because you need to get a little bit more grounded, okay? You need to get a little bit more back to earth. So if you've been feeling lately that you're feeling a little bit sluggish, feeling a little bit just, you know, kind of tired, it's really time to start grounding, getting out in nature, and really starting to get back into balance, because I'm feeling if you chose hematite, you're a little bit off balance right now, but that can be easily fixed by just spending some time in nature, grounding your energy. All right, so let's see what we got for the cards. All right, so the first card we have for you guys is the Ten of Water. Page of Fire, and the Seven of Fire. All right, so let me show you this. All right, so we have Ten of Water, Page of Fire, and Seven of Fire. All right, so as far as the Ten of Water, for you guys that chose the hematite, it's kind of telling us, hold on one second, I'm gonna look at this card. All right. All right, so we talked about grounding, okay? We talked about feeling a little bit maybe off balance lately, okay? So this is really going to be a good week for you to really kind of get your emotional needs met, get your physical needs met. It's really time that those two come back into balance, okay? Because sometimes we take care of, what we need emotionally, but we kind of, forget about our physical needs. So like, are you eating like you should? And what I mean by that is not just eating healthy, but like sometimes I will wake up in the morning and, I'll be so on the go that I forget to eat, and it'll be like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's time to start paying more attention to your body. Okay. Are you doing the right things for your body, or vice versa? If you've been really going hard at the gym and you're just so focused on, being the perfect weight or looking a particular way, are you taking care of your emotional needs? If you're in a relationship, are you giving as much as you're receiving? And again, vice versa. It's going to, depend on your situation, but it's time to get things in your surroundings back into balance. All right. With the Page of Fire, this is, something new and exciting coming in for you, and it's time to be at your best, both physically and mentally. So when this, new endeavor comes in, you want to be ready to, take it face on. So just make sure we're staying in balance, because I really feel like something is coming in for you guys, but you have to be ready for it. Okay. Because sometimes, if we're a little bit tired, or if we're just not, taking care of ourselves, when something comes in for us, we don't see it and we're not ready to act on it. All right. And then we have the Seven of Fire. All right. And with the Seven of Fire, for you guys, It's really telling you that you may come to a point where you have to, you really stand your ground, okay? Also with the 7 of fire and standing your ground, sometimes we have to choose our battles, okay? So if something is not worth getting worked up over, if something's not worth your time, really you want to let that go, because you don't want to put all of your time and energy into something that, you know, isn't for your highest and best, all right? So grounding, getting back into balance, all right? Whatever that balance may be. If you chose hematite, you guys really need to start getting back into balance, okay? And like I said, getting grounded, okay? Going outside and sometimes being by yourself, okay? So if you find that you're always on the go, you're always surrounded by people, sometimes that can really drain you. So it's time to take some time for yourself and really get grounded. I'll pull a couple more cards. Again, I'm sorry about how this light is getting weird behind me for those of you watching on Facebook right now. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Empress. All right, so this kind of is falling in line and making sense. All right, so 8 of Swords, okay, kind of feeling stuck, kind of feeling like, you're all tied up and you just can't find the right answers. You can't find the right way to kind of get out of this, okay? It's because you're not grounded. You're not grounded into the earth. So you really need to start, focusing your energy on what matters and not, what other people want from you or what other people expect from you. Okay. With the 3 of Cups, this is telling you, build that support system. Okay. You may have just found your tribe. You may have, just found some really good friends who you feel are really truly supporting you. Rather than putting your energy into surrounding yourself with either people or situations that aren't good for you and kind of don't make you really flourish. It's time to start, surrounding yourself more with like-minded people, and those who support you is kind of like the main thing I'm feeling. All right. And then we have the Empress. All right. And that's, to me, with the Empress coming up, it's, once you get yourself back in balance, whatever it is that you've been trying to do for yourself, it's going to start coming in. You're going to start, birthing whatever it is that you've wanted. But you got to get grounded first. You got to get back into balance, because I'm just feeling that, like, if you guys chose hematite, you're a little bit off balance energetically right now. So it's time to, really work on yourself and, make yourself a number one priority is what I'm feeling. All right, so we are going to move on to those who chose orange calcite. Let me move these over and let me show you. All right, so orange calcite. All right, so if you chose orange calcite, this is coming in for you guys, and you were drawn to this card because something new is going to be coming in. You may have felt this creative spark. You might have, felt like, your intuition has been heightened. Something is coming in for you guys, and I'm feeling like it's under the surface right now, and you're trying to pull it out as hard as you can. And this card right now is just telling me, like, just let it subtly come out. It's gonna come. It's there. You kind of just have to just let it come up naturally is what I'm feeling. Let me show you guys this card one more time. All right. All right, so let's see what else we have for those who chose orange calcite. All right, so we have 10 of air, Ace of fire, and Queen of air. All right, so with the 10 of air, All right, for those of you who chose the orange calcite, this kind of falls in line right now, which is awesome. I'm feeling like you're about to come out of a whatever difficult situation that you may have been facing. If you've felt like, you know, you're at a barrier, you're like about to push through that barrier, okay? But you are going to have to be ready to kind of like embrace that change, because sometimes we can be afraid of change. And sometimes we keep ourselves kind of like stuck because we're afraid to take that next step because it's different. We've never done it before. But, you know, just expect that things are about to turn around, okay? You're gonna, you know, start really coming into your own is what I'm feeling. And with the Ace of Fire, those new exciting opportunities are really going to start to come in for you guys. And I'm feeling like, you know, whatever opportunity it is, whatever it is that, you know, this is going to be, it's really, it's kind of like one of those life-changing moments, you know, when you step out of your comfort zone. But with that being said, with the Queen of Air, you have to really clear away anything that no longer serves you. All right. So if I'm trying to think of an example. So if you really, really want to do something, but you have this person that's always yapping in your ear, like, why do you want to do that? You'll never be able to do that. Like it's time to make those tough decisions on who you want to be surrounded by. Are you going to be surrounded by those people that, you know, are kind of cheering you on? Or are you going to surround yourself with those people that are kind of holding you back with their negative thinking and just, you know, not helping you through the situation? All right, let me pull a couple more cards for those who chose orange calcite. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Three of Swords. All right. So with the King of Pentacles coming up for you guys, so we talked about that, you know, that creativity coming in, you know, starting, ending a difficult situation, really starting to come into yourself, okay? The King of Pentacles is coming up to tell us that you're in a position now where you can do that. All right. With the Page of Swords, you know, you have all these new ideas coming in, all these new thoughts coming in on what you may want your life to be like, you know, or even if you're in a rough situation, the Page of Swords coming in, like you're kind of thinking to yourself, I don't want to be in this situation anymore, and kind of thinking about ways of getting out of it. So you're on the right path. Like it's right there. Now more than ever is the great time to be able to do that, because you're kind of stable. We have the Three of Swords, and with this card coming in, I'm really feeling, you know, that some, again, self-sabotaging type of, you know, feeling. Okay, if you feel like you can't take that next step, King of Pentacles is saying that you are ready to, but sometimes we kind of tie ourselves up and feel like, you know, we can't move forward. Some of you guys may be afraid to move forward because of a difficult situation that happened, you know, not wanting to repeat, you know, something that didn't go right. So just know that you're in a perfect position right now, okay? But are you gonna, you know, let go of those limited beliefs on what you can do for yourself? All right. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Again, if you are watching the replay, please comment #replay so we can see how far this is going. Couple other things. We do have some awesome events coming up. Tori does have some seats available for May 24th. She will be doing table tipping. So she has availability on May 24th. And she also has another one on June 13th. So I think you should definitely check it out because it's awesome. For those of you who have been to one of tables. Yeah, one of Tori's table tipping. Please feel free to comment how your experience was. I'm sure she would love to hear that, but it's always amazing. We have on June 4th, this is going to be awesome, our full moon beach ceremony, and that's actually going to be at the Jamestown Beach. Tickets for all of these events are on Eventbrite as well as on our Facebook page. But if you ever have any questions about any of our events or would like to purchase tickets, you can always feel free to message us as well. I can't talk today. What else do we got? June 8th is Harbor Lights in Wickford. Both Tori and I will be there. We will most likely be doing some reading specials that night, so be on the lookout for that, and we would love to see you guys. And then on June 20th, I am hosting a Violet Flame group energy healing. So it's in a group type setting. We'll be calling in the energy of the violet flame to kind of help us, I'm going to say, restore our energy. And what the violet flame does is, rather than just, kind of pulling out any negative energy, when we work with the violet flame, it actually, helps release any stagnant energy, release any negative energy, and actually transmute it into light and love, positive energy, and we kind of bring that back into us to help us move forward with whatever it is that we're trying to work on for ourselves. So we would love to see you at any one of our events. Again, if you have any questions or want to purchase a ticket, please feel free to message us. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. And next Thursday, catch Tori. She will be doing our weekly reading. And I hope you all have a great night and see you later. Bye.